In Austin, I saw pause. My eyes crawled to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Roll dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving the raiment and grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive.
Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark, and today it is Thursday, and it is snowing, and it is cold, and I am not ready for this. I hate the cold. I hate the snow. Well, I don't mind the snow so much, but I just don't like it when it's cold. Do you? But anyway, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I'm sure everybody's probably at home. I know that I was supposed to be out tonight or today. I was going to go to industry, but because of the weather, I had to go in and work today. They called me in, so I had to go in and get some work done today, and then I ended up coming back here. That's why we're coming on late today. So, but anyway, for those of you who watched the Thunder game last night, the Thunder got beat, of course, by the Cavaliers. And as I had discussed last night on our show, after the storm, which is our Oklahoma City Thunder postgame analysis show, I was like, all that really happened was they held serve. I mean, really, ultimately, that's all that happened is they held serve. They won at home. They'll be back here in Thunderdome next Thursday. So we'll see what happens when we're playing here because several things. One, they had a full complement of players. We're missing Chet. We're missing Caruso. And we're missing A.J. Mitchell. Now, how is that significant? Well, Chet is significant because he's our second best player. Caruso is significant because he's 1B, 2A, whatever, defensive player along with Dort. Okay, so 1A, 1B, 2A, whatever. He's there. And A.J. Mitchell is effective because he is the ball handler when J-Dub is on the court at the start of the second quarter with the group that he plays with. And you can see that we had the lead at the end of the first quarter. And then what happened in the second quarter, we were kind of out of sync because A.J. wasn't there to be the ball handler, the facilitator to allow J-Dub to do what he does with that group. So that affected the Thunder, and from that point on, it was really lights out for the Thunder. So, but that being said, Cavs 129, 122. The Thunder snapping their 15-game winning streak. We are now 30-6. They are 32-4. And the Cavs shot 15 for 36, which is significant because we don't really give up shots. And it was like last night we were talking about on the show. When is the last time you saw us give up that many wide-open shots? Dallas game last year in the playoffs. I mean, our rotations were non-existent. They were getting dunks after dunks. I was saying last night on After the Storm that I believe that it's just one of those deals where it's hard to explain. When you're a player, sometimes you just don't feel right. I don't know how to explain it other than that. You just don't feel right. And when you don't feel right, there's no rhythm, there's no it was just at the end of the first quarter, we came in the second quarter, and we normally have that rhythm. There was none. And we just looked terrible. And, of course, Coach stayed with his normal lineup and brought SGA with about 6 minutes to go. And, let me see. When he brought SGA back, when we went out, we were winning 30-25. That was the start of the second quarter. When SGA came back in, it was 44-42 with 7 minutes to go. And to me, that's basically where we lost the game in that 5 minutes because of the simple fact we missed AJ. We really did. And then here's my second thing. We're number one in the NBA, and I'll show you this here in a little bit, in three-point shooting. Okay? and they were 15 for 36. Now they are the number. I believe they are the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA. But still, we're the number one defense or number two, and they shot damn near 50%. Second thing is Pips points in the paint. We only give up 41.2, I think, or something like that. 41 points a game. We gave up 60. That is uncharacteristic of us. 15 turnovers, they take care of the ball like we take care of the basketball. And they outscored us on the bench 43-26. We were 11 for 31 from three. But where the telltale signs come in is two things when you look at this. Number one, 15 for 36. And number two, Pips points in the paint. Those are two of the reasons we lost. Okay? And like I said last night, and then here's another reason. SGA, he had a horrible game. He did not play well. And this is the story of the Thunder. We have a bunch of others. And by others, I mean guys who aren't playmakers. They're players who are put in position to make a play, not to create a play. They're not playmakers. When SGA is rolling, we don't have guys trying to go to the hoop and make plays and create something. Dort last night, it drives me nuts. I don't know why Dagnall doesn't go, bro, stay your ass in the corner, stay your ass on the wing. Don't try to penetrate and try to create plays. No, that is not what you do. And every time you do that, 90% of the time is failure. We lose a possession. And in a close game, we need players understanding what their strengths are. And when SGA is rolling, we don't have to worry about none of that. But when he's not, he's trying to create a play. Wiggins is trying to create a play. J-Dub is doing more than he's capable. Everybody's trying to do more than what they're capable of doing. iHeart's trying to drive to the basket. We're doing a bunch of stuff that we normally don't do. Number three, SGA got in foul trouble. Or I guess number four. Number one is the three-point shooting. Number two is Pips. Number three is that he played a bad game. Number four, he got in foul trouble. And if you played basketball before, when you get in foul trouble, it just completely screws you up. Number five, he shot 4 free throws. 4 free throws. And the most glaring thing is we gave up 3 offensive rebounds at the end of the game. Free throw, and then I think Dort, they caught a foul of Donovan Mitchell going over Dort's back. Which Dort, there's no way Donovan Mitchell should get a rebound over Lou Dort in any circumstance when he's got him blocked out. That should never happen. But once again, we weren't in rhythm. We weren't ourselves. Lou Dort is not going to give up an offensive rebound to Donovan Mitchell, but he did last night. iHeart let Mobley go over his back and tip one out on a rebound on a free throw. Once again, we got beat by the Mavericks last year because Jay Will gave up a rebound to P.J. Washington when we're up 1 and he missed a free throw. And, somebody missed a free throw and he should have got the rebound. Then there's a different story. We're up 1 with the ball, whatever, 27, what are they going to do? They're going to foul SGA. He's going to go to a free throw. They're going to be down 3 and they're forced to make a 3. But instead, we gave up the rebound, had to foul them. Coach makes the challenge, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's what happened to the Thunder last night. And when you look at all that, we only lost by 7. In their gym with them fully loaded, with no Chet, no Caruso, no A.J. Mitchell. So, and SGA didn't play well. Now, what does that mean for the Thunder? That means they have the Knicks coming up, and they're going to do what they need to do. So, now when you look at the stats, here are the game stats. Okay, guys? I just showed you what happened, the overall stats. Here are the game stats. And when you look at this, it gives you a good feel. I thought J-Dub played good last night, especially when SJ went out in the third quarter with foul trouble. I thought he played great. 9 for 17, 2 for 7 from 3, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals, 3 turnovers, 25 points. I thought he played good last night. I really did. iHeart, 31 minutes, 18 points, another double-double, 11 rebounds. 8 for 14. He played decent. He didn't play great, but he played decent, I thought, overall. Lou Dort, or SGA, 31 points, 13 for 27. Those numbers are deceiving. He did not play well. 1 for 6 from 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 5 turnovers. Costly turnovers. Stuff that he normally doesn't do. Now, I was listening to the show last night, and somebody was saying how SGA took a bad shot. No, he didn't. It was he was trying to take it to get the 2 for 1. But the announcer didn't understand the situations and understand basketball. If you understand basketball, you know exactly what he was doing. He was trying to get a 2 for 1, and that's a decent shot. It's a pull-up, a normal shot he makes from 18 feet. He normally makes that shot. How's that a bad shot? When he took it in the shot clock, he's a 2 for 1. Hello. He does that all the time. So, once again, announcers not knowing what the hell they're talking about. Lou Dort, 34 minutes, 7 points, 2 for 6, 1 for 3. 2 turnovers. But it's the shots that he took when he took the shots. Okay? It's when you take shots that matter. What's the situation in the game? What are you doing? What kind of shot are you taking? What are you trying to accomplish? Those are the things that matter. Kaysen, 31 minutes, 15 points. I thought Kaysen played great last night. I really did. I thought he played really well. I thought he did everything that he needed to do last night. I thought he played really well. And, the more I see the kid, the more I like him. I really do. I really like me some Kaysen, and I think all of y'all do too. Jay Will, a lot of times on the show last night, everybody thought he should have played more. And 11 minutes is good, but it didn't seem like he played that long. I don't know why, but it seemed like he didn't play that long. So 11 minutes is okay, but he's still trying to play himself into shape, and he's just not ready. K. Rich, 13 minutes, 4 points. I thought K. Rich probably played a little bit more than what he should have, because when they had the big boys in there, they just pounded us inside. Those 2 big boys were just ridiculous, and it just hurt us. But that being said, all they did was hold serve. Now, SGA had a bad game, and so did Donovan Mitchell. What's the odds of Donovan Mitchell playing bad again? That's not going to happen. He's going to play good. Isaiah Joe, 25 minutes. I think that's way, way too many minutes for him. He kills us offensively, and if he's not 4 for 6 from 3, he just can't. He's too much of a liability on the defensive side. He just is. Now, he made a couple plays, but they attack him, and it's just, I like him, but only if he's knocking down shots. Wiggs, 22 minutes, 5 for 7, 1 for 2, 11 points. He played pretty decent. But I just think, to me, they just overwhelmed us with their bigs. But once again, we were still in the game in the final minutes, and we gave up 3 offensive rebounds. You can't do that. And like I said last night on the show, part of the issue is that we don't have our full complement of players. I'm not giving them an excuse. The Cavaliers earned that W. And we had a Cavaliers fan on the show last night coming on. He joined our chat. And I have 0 issues with that. I'm like, bro, come on, let's talk about it. Give your opinion. And he knows that they beat us, and I agree they beat us. But once again, we did not play well. Okay. But we didn't have Chet, we didn't have Kaysen, or we didn't have Caruso, and we didn't have A.J. Mitchell. You had your full complement of players, and we were in the game until the end. And the difference between the Thunder team has been doing it, building to this point, was 3 years ago, when SGA's first year as the leader. Then you had Josh Giddey and him jailed at the end of the year. Then the next year we won 40 games like I predicted. The only person who, by the way, who said we're going to win 40 games, we're supposed to win 23, told people they were high. We were better than that. And then last year, of course, we won 57. But what happened? During that period, what did we do? And that's with Dort, SGA, and Josh. We defended, number one. Number two, SGA closed teams out. Those were the 2 things that we did to make us successful. We defended down the stretch, and SGA made plays. Now, last night, we didn't rebound, we didn't defend, and SGA didn't make plays. And we got beat. I mean, It reminded me of last year, giving up those 3 offensive rebounds. Reminded me of last year. I'm like, inside presence. But let's not take anything away from the Cavs. Like I said last night, they beat us. Okay. We lost. Okay. You held serve at home. Okay. You got to come to Thunderdome next Thursday, bro. A week from today. Come on, bring you. We'll see you at our spot. Come on. Now, the thing is this. We have the Knicks tomorrow. So what does that mean? Let me pull up our schedule, coming up schedule. Because all that matters, what our Thunder schedule is. Snapped our 15-game winning streak, which is okay. You had to come to a loss sometime, but we figured that it would either be the Celtics. We figured that it'd be one of these games, either the Celtics, the Cavs, the Knicks. One of those 3 games we were going to get beat. Excuse me, and that's what we have been talking about. We're going to get beat one of those games. We knew that. So, okay, we got beat. We lost. Okay, start a new one. But I believe the Knicks will pay for our loss last night. I think we're going to put it on them. That's what I believe. Then you look at the Wizards on Sunday. So we play the Knicks tomorrow, which is Friday. We play the Wizards on Sunday. We play the Sixers on Tuesday. This 4-game win streak. And if we go 3-1 in this 4-game, or 2-2, I'll live with 2-2. But 3 out of 4, that's you're rolling. But if you go 2-2, okay, that's not bad. You lost to the Cavs. You had to play the Knicks. You had to play the Sixers. And who knows which Sixers team you're going to get. And then we have the Cavs here at home. And then we go to Dallas the following night on Friday night. And when you look at that, who knows which Mavs team, because without Luka, I don't think they're the same team. But that being said, without Kyrie, they still are a dangerous team in Dallas at the AAC. So we'll see how that works. And then, of course, we close out with the Nets. So when you look at the Thunder schedule and you look at where we are, we're still fine. Okay? We're still fine. But here are the glaring things, okay, which blew me away. And this is part of what I was saying, how we lost. Okay, look at this. For the people who are watching, if you're listening, then I'm sorry that you can't see this. But if you're watching, we're number 1 in giving up points. We gave up 129 points. We average 102. They shot 53%. We average only shooting 42%. They were 15 of 36 from 3. We're second in the league, only giving up 32.9. Points in the paint. We're first, only 41.4. We gave up 60. Turnovers. We normally turn the opposing team over 18 times. They only have 15. Fourth quarter, I don't know how many points they scored in the fourth quarter. I didn't see. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick on what they scored in the fourth quarter. In the second and fourth quarters, let me see. Okay, they scored 26, which is about right. Second quarter, they scored 37, which is 11 points more than we normally give up. Okay? So what that's telling you is that no matter what we're doing and where we're at, the Thunder, those are the key things that they did. Points, field goal, 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, pips, points in the paint, is where we lost the game. Now, turnovers, they only had 15, so that's 3 less. But to me, the glaring ones are, number 1, 102.8, or 0.8, sorry. We gave up 129. I shot 53% from the field. We normally shoot 42. We normally allow a team to shoot 42%. Field 3-point percentage, they're 15 for 36. We only allow 32.9. Pips 41.2. We normally only allow 41, and they got 60. That's what happened to the Thunder last night. Those are the stats. That's what happened. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back and finish this bad boy up. SRB, if you have any needs for engineering, surveying, or planning, hit our guys up at Mark Long and those guys over there. They love to be behind the scenes. If you have a new complex that you're building, they can help you make sure everything is set up. Also, if you have a water treatment plant in your city or county, they can make sure you have clean drinking water. And who the hell does not like clean drinking water? I know I do, and I'm sure y'all do too. I mean, who the hell doesn't, okay? Who doesn't like clean drinking water? And then, of course, Oak Grove Trucking, if you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to be moved, hit those guys up. They love to take care of you. And then, of course, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. Like those guys over there, they take good care of you. And then, of course, you can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into one of their 5 locations. The main bank at 401 M, 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YB East, which is off the Parkway, is 66 or 39th Expressway. YB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YB Parkway, which is off Garth Brooks, just south of I-40, right there on Garth Brooks, right in front of the hospital. Can't miss it. And then, of course, YB Peoples, located in Bethany on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. Can't beat those guys. They are fantastic. They take very good care of me. They'll take good care of you. So, that being said, I was saying last night, I'm not upset. I'm sad we got beat. Okay, but, like I said, we're going to have a bad game. Now, I'm sad that we had it on TV again, because this is SCA's second game that he had a bad game on TV. He had the Bucks, which doesn't count, but whatever. Big game, he did not show up. And then, of course, last night. But still, he shot almost 50%, but he still didn't play well. Okay? Like, when's the last time you saw him miss a left-hand layup off the glass? Like, there's things he just wasn't right. And a lot of it is because he got in foul trouble. And all of us who've played ball before, when you get in foul trouble early, it just takes you out of sync. It's like me in the Big 8 championship. Scored 5 points, got in foul trouble. I had 25 the game before that, 23 the game before that. I think at 20 whatever the game before that. And it's just, I just did not play well. Now, normally I play good in big games because I love big games because it's something about the atmosphere, it's something about the pressure, it's something about the stakes, it's something about that just fires me up. But that particular game I did not have, even though we won in triple overtime. So that looked like the Thunder to me. But am I mad? No, I'm hurt. I'm disappointed because if we didn't beat them and they're like, oh, they're the best team in the league. Yeah, okay, we'll see. We'll see when we get Chet. We'll see when we got Caruso. We'll see when we have AJ. Now, hopefully next week when they come to Thunderdome, we will have AJ and we'll have Caruso. So then we'll really see what we're like. But to me, I don't want the Thunder coaching staff to go, okay, let's make change. No, not that we don't have everybody. We did what we can do. And this is what the first game I didn't beat the coach up. I mean, I normally like, what the hell are you doing? You playing this guy? I thought he did pretty good last night. I had no complaints with Dagnon and what he did. Zero. And you know me, I'm going to beat him up when he messes up, but I'm going to give him his flowers when he plays well. And that's me. If SJ screws up, I'm going to bust on him. J-Dub screws up, I'm going to bust on him. SJ does that, I'm going to give him his flowers. J-Dub, give him his flowers. Coach, I'm going to give you your flowers. You can't be one way and not be the other way. You got to be balanced. And I think that we lost, and okay, we lost. But all they did was hold serve at the house. That's it. Remember, we got to go to Boston. When we beat the Knicks, all we did was hold serve at home. Now we got to go to the Madison Square Garden, MSG, tomorrow. The Mecca of basketball. We got to go there tomorrow. We still got to go to Boston to play them there. And they're sitting back waiting for us to come to Boston. I can promise you that. Because they're not going to shoot what they shot from 3 in Boston at home. Maybe. Our D was pretty good. But that being said, Jaylen Brown's not going to score 21 the first half and not score it all the second half. That's not going to happen. He had a bad game, it happens. We had a bad game, it happens. But let's not take away from what Cleveland did. Let's not take away from what they accomplished. They have the best record. They're 2 games clear of us. They beat us at home. Now, if they come back and beat us next Thursday, then I'm going to give them their flowers and go, yeah, they're pretty good. Excuse me, but those 2 monsters, and your boy just killed us last night. And I was saying that about him and why he was considered to be one of the best players. And when I did that chart about the All-Star team, and then people are like, you can take Mobley off. I'm like, man, Mobley's balling. Like, he's double-double. And he absolutely did whatever the hell he wanted to us last night. But the caveat I'm going to put with that is this. He's played against Hartenstein so many times. What is that, 4 times a year? So he knows how to play. They know how to play Hartenstein. So against a team like that, he didn't play well against the Celtics. Remember, he didn't play well. He played good against Celtics. Didn't play well against the Knicks. When you know somebody, that kind of helps. Now, Ty Jerome killed us because he's trying to get back at us, but he still can't play. He ain't gonna do that again next week. And then when we come back here, we're gonna bust his ass because I can promise you, all the Thunder players are gonna take pride in busting his ass for what he did. So, that being said, don't get your head down. Let's go for tomorrow. We have the Knicks coming up. Let's be happy about where we are and what we're doing. Okay? Let's not get our heads down. And remember, we have a football game tonight. So we have that coming on in one of the national championship games. So we have that. But right now, I'm pumped up because it's basketball season. That's why I'm pumped up, all right? So you guys be pumped up. Let's thunder up. Let's keep our heads up. And let's remember, all they did was hold serve. That's all they did. They held serve at the house. But they are a legitimate contender. But like I said, I don't know if they can beat Boston seven times. I don't know if they can beat Boston 4 times. We'll see, but I don't know if they can do that. But I know that Donovan Mitchell will come back and be ready to go. So that being said, hey, I want everybody to be safe out there. If you don't have to get out, don't get out. Keep your butt at home. Snuggle with your dog, snuggle with your girl, snuggle with your wife, snuggle with your kids, whatever. Chill out. I know my boys in there watching Pit Bulls and Parolees. Ace loves Pit Bulls and Parolees. Faith Helen loves Pit Bulls and Parolees too, so that has a lot to do with it. I don't know what it is about my Pit Bulls and Parolees. I don't know what it is with them. But that being said, hey, everybody enjoy yourself. I know I'm going to go snuggle with my fat boy. I've been gone all day. He's been bringing his toys, and he's got 3 toys that are sitting right here. I gave him a treat. So he can leave me the hell alone while I'm on down with y'all. But he's got his, and that, oh yeah, speaking of that, I saw something on, I think it was CNN or MSNBC today about the fires in California. How the hell do you evacuate and not go get your pets? How do you leave your pet to get burned up in a house and to die? How the hell do you do that? Any kind of pet, dog, snake, cat, bird, whatever. How do you leave your pet for that? Okay, baby, I'm going to play with you just a second, okay? He's back again. What? Here, come here. Come on up. Come up. Come on. Come on. Let's go. That's my fat boy right there. Yeah, baby. That's my boy right there. All right. I'm getting off the air now. I'm going to play with you. Go. Got your toy right here, okay? But I don't know how you, there's no way I can leave my boy. No way. I don't know how do you have a pet and leave your pet to die? I don't get that. Sorry. But I'm just a little pissed off about that, okay? So, that being said, hey, protect your pets, get them inside, snuggle with them. They don't deserve to be outside. If they're an outside dog, then put some hay or something around in their doghouse so they'll be warm, all right? Unless you got a Siberian Husky or something that's got a bunch of fur on it and they love to be outside. But my child, hell, she loved outside because she had all that damn fur. So outside didn't bother her at all. But this one, my other pet, yeah, no. They're inside babies. So, speaking of that, everybody have a great day. Peace out.